abandoned as babies, destined to die in a cold, rushing river. This is the story of how two brothers, raised by a wolf, would go on to build world's greatest empires, founded on an act of shocking violence. The legend of Romulus and Remus is one of the most famous founding myths in history. They were said to be the twin sons of a mortal princess, Rhea Silvia, and the powerful god of war, Mars. Their great-uncle, the usurping king Amulius, feared they would one day challenge his rule, so he ordered them to be cast into the Tiber River, left to the mercy of the current. But fate, or perhaps the gods, had other plans. The basket carrying the infants didn't sink. Instead, it drifted downstream until it came to rest at the base of the Palatine Hill. It was there that a she-wolf, known to history as Lupa, discovered them. Instead of harming the boys, she was moved by a maternal instinct and nursed them. Later, a kind shepherd named Fastulius found the twins and raised them as his own sons, unaware of their divine and royal lineage. They grew into strong natural leaders, honing their skills in the rugged hills of what would one day become Rome. As they reached manhood, the truth of their birthright was revealed. Filled with a desire for vengeance and destiny, they overthrew the wicked king Amulius and restored their grandfather Numitor to the throne. With their past reclaimed, they set out to found a city of their own on the very hills where they were saved. But a shadow fell over their ambition. A bitter argument erupted between the brothers. Romulus wanted to build the city on the Palatine Hill, where they were found by the she-wolf. Remus favored the Aventine Hill. They couldn't agree on where to build or who should rule. To settle the dispute, they turned to the ancient practice of augury, seeking a sign from the gods by watching the flight of birds. Standing on their respective hills, they waited. Remus was the first to see a sign. 6 vultures flew over the Aventine. He declared it a divine victory. But moments later, a larger flock of 12 vultures appeared over the Palatine Hill for Romulus. Who had truly won? The one who saw the birds first, or the one who saw more? The argument escalated into a furious quarrel. Claiming the gods had favored him, Romulus began to plow the sacred boundary, the *POMERIUM* for his new city on the Palatine. Enraged and mocking his brother's low wall, Remus leaped over it, a grave act of disrespect. In a flash of blinding rage, Romulus struck his brother down, declaring, "So shall it be for all who dare to cross my walls." On that day of blood and betrayal, the city of Rome was born, named for its founder and first king Romulus. It was an empire forged not in unity, but in fratricide. A brutal beginning that perfectly foreshadowed the ambition, power, and violence that would define Roman history for the next 1,000 years. What's the wildest historical myth you've ever heard? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into the brutal truths of history. Thanks for watching.